Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to do a full walkthrough for how to make your own home inspection website. As a home inspector, you'll want a fast and efficient way to make a website with the main goal to get clients to contact and hire you. I'm going to show you all the essential elements for what you need to include on your home inspection website so that you establish yourself as the home inspector that buyers, sellers, and real estate agents trust. It doesn't require any technical skills or prior web design knowledge. You can make this entire website using the Website.com site builder, starting with a template and adding your own content. So let's go. So first, we've signed up for a website builder account on Website.com. You've signed up for a domain name that represents your business, and it's easy to remember and professional, preferably without any numbers or dashes. So we've already created that account. So I've already signed into my Website.com account. I'll open it up in this tab. So here is my account and I'm in the member zone. I'm going to go to the website builder by clicking Access Website Builder. Now before you start adding your content, let's choose a new template. We'll choose Template Library. You can choose from one of the categories here, so I'll choose Business. And I'll scroll down a bit. And I'm going to choose this template here. It's a template for a home inspection site, which is perfect. So I'm previewing it. Let's go ahead and choose this template by clicking Select this template. This will reset all of the content on the website builder, which is why you want to do this step first before you've made any content changes. Now we're ready to start customizing our website. So on the home page, some key information you'll want to convey is your location and service areas, the services you offer, and who you are and why clients should choose you. So first, let's include the service area right on the hero section right here. We'll add that to the title here. And you can go ahead and change the image in the hero. All you have to do to edit anything on a section is click right on it. So you can use these quick tools here, or on the left, you'll see Media. You can click Select from Files. And you can choose a stock image that's included with the website builder. Something like that. Or if you want, you can also upload your own images to the file manager, which gives it a more personalized touch. And then you can use your own images right uploaded from your computer. Now you'll notice that there are also buttons on this template that come with the sections. If you want to edit any of these buttons, for example this one right here, just click on it and you can click this link quick tool, or on the left, you can edit the label, or you can change where the button leads to. So I'll keep this label saying book your inspection today, and for the button, I'll link it to my contact page. So I'll change that to Contact Us. This template already includes a contact page, and we can go and tweak that later. So I'll just click Save. So we'll scroll down a bit. You can list the services that you offer and your working style that makes you stand out. So you can change that content again just by clicking on it, and you can edit text right on the builder or on the left with the corresponding field. For the buttons, we can link one to your services page. And that's already linked there for the template. And then for the other button, I'll link that to the contact page. So just like for the hero section, you can change the text and the image. And now we'll scroll down. Now you can include a section for adding logos of your verification seal, logos of third-party certifications or qualifications or accreditations. So this template already came with this section, but if you chose another template to start and you want to add this logo section, here's a quick tip. So for example, we'll click Add Section. And you won't see a logo section, but you will see clients. You can click on that. So just add a client section. You can choose the layout that includes all the images. For example, we'll choose this one here. And then you can go ahead and edit the text. We don't need a description here, or you could add one. If you don't want it, you can just toggle that off. And you can go ahead and upload different images. Just click on it. On the left, click Select from Files, and then you can click Upload File right here to choose logos that are on your computer. For this section, if you don't want to have as many logos on it, you can click on the section, not right on one of these logos, but away from it, and then you'll see different items here. So if you want to add more, just click Add Client. If you want to delete any of them, just click on the pencil icon that says Edit, and then click Delete. So I've just deleted the first item. And if you want to change the layout of this section, just click Change Colors and Layout. And for example, you might want to have a maximum of 4 columns per row. We'll keep that, and I'll just delete one more so it's a neat row. And because I've created my own section, I don't need this section here that came with the template, so I'll just delete it right here. Just hover on the section and click the garbage can icon. And now it's been deleted. Now I'll scroll down and you can go a little bit more in depth about the specific services you offer. I'll click on this section, and you can just go ahead and edit the services section that came with this template, or you can add a new services section with a different layout, the same way that I added the section with the logos. So just choose a services section. Now for each button, I actually want to direct that to a specific page for each service. So I need to create a specialized page for each of my services, which establishes you as an expert and gives clients peace of mind or addresses any questions that they have. So to create a new page, you can click on the Home button here to go back to Start, and then click Manage Pages. So here you can see all of the pages that are currently on your website. And then you can click Add New Page. You can take a look at the different layouts. I'm actually going to start with an About layout. I think that will be a good starting off point. So now we'll click Add Page to Menu and then give that page a title. For example, Condo Inspections. And now I'll click Add Page to Menu. So later on, I'll show you how to edit this page. But first I want to show you how you can make this page a sub-page of another one in the site menu. So for example, if you see the menu here, I'd like Condo Inspections to fall under Our Services when people click on Our Services. So to do that, when you've opened up the Page and Site menu, one way you can do it is by hovering on the left, clicking and dragging. We'll drag it underneath Our Services, and then you can drag it to the right to make it a sub-page. If you'd like a more precise way to move pages in the menu, you can also click on one. For example, if I make Inspection Report also a sub-page of Our Services, I'll click on Edit, I'll move it up, and I've already made it a sub-item of Our Services because I moved it underneath there. If you click on Edit, you can choose whether you want to set it as a main item or set it as a sub-item. Just look for that when you click Edit. Now I'll continue to edit my home page. So we can either click right here to go to the home page or use this page drop-down at the top. So we're back to the home page in the editor. And now let's scroll back to the services section that I was editing. So you can edit all of the images and text on here just by clicking and then editing all of the content for each block. So you can do that on your own, but I'm going to change the button, for example, for condo and townhouse inspections. I'll scroll to where it says Learn More. I'll change that label. And then I will now choose the button, so I'll click here. I'll link that to Condo Inspections, and then click Save. So you can do that for the rest of the services. And once you've made all the service-specific pages, you can go ahead and link each button to its corresponding page, and make each button label more specific. Now, another compelling section you'll want to add to the homepage to get more clients is social proof and testimonials. So if we want to add testimonials below this section, we can click Add Section right here, and then we'll choose Testimonials. Now you can choose to add the layout you prefer, either with a single testimonial or multiple testimonials. And again, you can go ahead and edit the text or images for this section. Now, if you add the multiple testimonial layout, you can remove or add testimonials to the section. For example, if you've clicked on this section, not on a specific testimonial block, but on the section itself, you can add a testimonial here, or again, you can delete it by clicking Edit and then Delete. Now for the footer section. At the very bottom of the web page, this section is global, which means it will be the same across your entire website for every page on your website. It's important that you include as much contact information here as possible, especially an email and phone number, so that prospective clients can easily reach you. Something to note is that if you are connected to a real estate agent that likes to refer you, they might Google your website to quickly find your contact information to share with their clients. So you want to make sure your contact information is easy to find throughout your website. So now the homepage is done and we can move on to other pages. So another important page you might want on your website is an About page. And here you can introduce yourself, state your business ethos, or what sets you out above the rest. So again, I'll use this page drop down. I don't have an About page with this website template. So let's click here and then click Manage Pages. And let's create an About page. You might want to think about including a headshot of yourself for familiarity and building credibility. So in addition to here, where you can change the text with that information and the image with your own headshot, we'll add another section. And again, we're going to add a client section, but instead of putting clients, we'll list all of our certifications and verification seals like we did for the homepage. Lastly, on this page, you can include your contact information to make sure your clients can easily hire you. So again, we'll click Add Section. I'll actually add two sections. So first I'll add an address and map section. So here I can list the location, my phone and my email, which is very important, and hours if you'd like. If you want to take out the hours, you can actually click on it and then toggle that off. Now I'll also add a contact form. So I'll click Contact Form and I'll choose this design. And if you want a tutorial on how to customize your contact form, I'll leave a link to our video tutorial for that in the description. Now let's move on to another page. So this template already came with a services page, which I want to keep. I like most of the format of it so far. It lists out the different services that I offer, but there are more things I want to add and edit. So first, be sure to change out the links for the buttons to go to the pages that you created for each service, and make sure you change the button text. And now under these services sections, be sure to edit the testimonial section that's here. And I'll add another section, which is a contact section. Again, I want to give visitors the easiest time possible hiring me. So I'll add an address and map section, as well as a contact form section. And make sure you click on each of these fields to edit the content with your address and contact information. And just a reminder, you can edit right on the builder just by clicking and typing here. Or you can find that field on the left, and you can edit here as well. Now let's take a look at one of the brand new pages that I created, and we'll definitely need to edit the content on those pages. So I created condo inspections, and let's go ahead and start editing and adding content. For the condo inspections page, you can change the image right here, and you can put in your own text, and here you can go more into detail about what your condo inspection services entail, how you'll go about it, etc. And we'll also want to change the labels and links for the buttons. So for the first button, I'll want that to go to the contact page. So I'll click on it, and on the left, for the corresponding field, I'll change the label for that button. Underneath where it says primary button, I'll just click there. We'll see page, and it already goes to contact us, so we're happy with that link. I'll click save. And now for the secondary button. I'll want to make sure the secondary button is toggled on, and I want it to say See Sample Condo Report. So when visitors click on this button, they'll be able to see a PDF file of a condo inspection report. So on the left, here is the secondary button. It's toggled on. I'll add that label. And now we can add a link to a file. So I'll click under secondary button. We'll choose File. And then we'll click here to select file, and this is where you can go to the file manager. So if you click upload file here, you can upload a file from your computer, or as I've done here, I've already uploaded a file to the file manager. So I'll select that, and the most popular file format for this would be to include a sample report in PDF format. So I'll click save. Now you can choose the action that occurs when visitors click on that button. So you can choose for visitors to download the file. You can have them open it in the same window or open it in a new tab. So I'll click open in new tab and then click save. So now visitors can click to see the sample inspection report, and it will open in a new window or tab depending on their browser. So now let's add a new section. So I'll click add section below that one. And let's add a list section. So we'll find that right here. I'll choose this layout. And you can edit all of these with the different cases that this service will cover, or you can use it to highlight the features that this service includes. So just click on all of these fields, and you can edit all of these blocks. Once that's done, we can add a new section. This time we'll add an affiliations and accreditation section again. So remember, we did that under clients. We chose one of the layouts, and you can edit the content there. We'll add a testimonial section. This time I'll just add one testimonial. And now we'll add an FAQ section. So we'll click add section, and then choose FAQ, and then choose the layout. Now an FAQ section is great for many reasons. First, you can answer all of the major questions to remove any barriers in a potential client's mind. You can establish yourself as an expert, and you can also naturally include more relevant content and keywords on your website so that your website can be found easier on search engines. So you can go ahead and edit all of the content on this FAQ section. If you want to add more questions, make sure you've clicked on the section, not on a question. So on the section outside of a question, and then you can click add question. So lastly, be sure to add a contact form or your contact information so that visitors can easily book you. Now you can go ahead and repeat this process for the other service-specific pages that you've created, but I'll move ahead and take a look at the contact page that came with the template. So I like how this contact page has a welcome section on top. There's a contact form so that visitors can reach me, and an address and map section at the bottom, which is so important for a few reasons. First, the map clearly conveys the location that you service, and second, your phone number and your email are clearly displayed here. Now let's scroll back to the top. Now let's add more important information about how to contact you so that you don't waste this important space above the folds. So you can go ahead and slowly customize the content on your site, but one thing I want to point out is that this template currently includes booking, so it allows customers to book through your website. I'll drop a video link in the description to show you how to edit your settings for online booking, which makes it super convenient for any client. However, if you prefer to just have clients hire you by calling, emailing, or using the contact form, make sure you remove the booking page and edit all the button links so that they lead to your contact page or an appropriate page. So first, I'll delete that booking page. We'll go to Manage Pages. We see bookings right here. I'll click Edit, and now I'll click Delete Page. And let's go ahead and edit the header as well. Like the footer section, the header is also global, so all of the changes that you make here will apply to all of your website pages. So let's take a look on the left. You'll notice that you could add a company logo if you have one. I'll just turn that on for now. You can just upload your own image or select from files. I'll keep scrolling. So the button is very important. You want to make sure that your button leads to the right place. Right now, because I deleted bookings, the page does not exist. So I need to change that link. I'll keep the button saying book your inspection, but then for the button, I'll lead that to the contact page. Now we can include our social media links. If you want to edit them here, just click. Make sure you add the links so that they lead to your social media profiles. So we'll click Save and Publish changes for these. So once everything has been edited, you can go ahead and publish your website so that it goes live. So just click Publish in the top right corner. And here's the live site. So that's it. You can easily make a website for your home inspection business using the website.com site builder. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team and we're here to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to website.com for more website tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching.